It's the 2nd of February, Saturday, and I've took it on myself to maintain or do a bit of maintenance on my Extreme Livewire vertical 5/8 wave on a fiberglass pole, and it's not as cold as I thought it would be. I didn't want to do it until the snow stopped, but basically it's cleared and just a little bit on the grass. It's about 1 degree at the moment. It should get a little bit warmer in the day, but I didn't want to wait around until the weather got any worse. So one thing to remember, if you have a wire antenna and vertical on a pole, and it's going to be there for quite a while, and if you've got intentions of taking it down or doing maintenance, make sure that the joints on the pole have certain tape which you can easily remove. Don't buy the cheap stuff, because when you start to take it off, you take the top coat off and you leave all the sticky stuff around the joints, which is making it difficult to collapse the fiberglass pole. And yeah, that's my number one tip, is try to use a reasonable tape for joining the joints. Just to let everybody know, if you are using a fiberglass pole and it's going to be up there for quite a while, or it's going to be a permanent fixture, just something to remember. I did find every time it was up there, I had to keep bringing it down in a matter of 3 or 4 times in a year, and I've just realized why. The bottom of the pole is more heavier, because obviously the joints, the poles are thicker. I would say the 3 steps of the pole, they're the ones which drop more than anything else. So first section, second section, third section will drop. Just make sure you've got some really strong tape holding them in, because one of the main reasons for taking down my antenna was because it dropped almost 10-15 foot, and it's on a 30-foot pole. So basically I've only got like 15 foot off the ground from the 15 foot in the air, and about 4 foot off the ground for the bottom of the wire, which is not ideal. Hopefully today, once I've had a coffee and warmed up a little bit, I'm gonna reposition it temporary, as I'm waiting for a scaffolding pole to come, which will hopefully eventually have my beam. I'm still working on which one to get, and obviously the pole, the fiberglass pole with the Extreme Livewire will go above that. So basically just looking at my garden at the moment, with bits of wire and the pole in the garden, and now in the kitchen, just trying to do a bit of cleaning. Again, when you're doing any connections, always make sure you use a decent tape. That's not so bad actually, because it's just peeling off quite easily. And they're just your joints for your wire. So basically, yeah, it's been up there a year. Well, when I say a year, a couple of times up and down, but not to do any maintenance. And to be honest, a little bit of dirt, that's only because I've dragged it through the garden. It's completely fantastic. I put tape on some of the joints there, which is fine. Everything seems to be wet, dry underneath, so no water's got through. Yeah, so basically, just to give thumbs up to Scott, who actually built this one. And yeah, just looking at all the connections, yeah, they're all solid, looking good. And the tip, yep, that's looking good as well. So overall, another thumbs up for Scott. So if you want to buy one of these antennas, just search on eBay, which will be the Extreme Livewire vertical. This is the 5/8 wave. And yeah, it's fantastic. Can't wait to clean it up, just get a bit of water on it, just take off all that dirty mud dragging through the garden, and hey, we should be up again. And yeah, just wait for my next video. Hopefully I can just give you a temporary video of how it's looking right now. It's going to go on about maybe about three well, actually it's going to go on 2 scaffold poles, but like I said, it's going to be a temporary fix just to get me back on the airways again. Obviously the propagation is a bit naff at the moment, but you know, it's there ready anyway. So guys, thanks for listening and watching, and look out for the next video. Cheers for now.